When I look at the sea at Half Moon Bay, I remember how nature can teach us to create. The screen shifts to a lake in Germany, the northern side of Silberteich. Still, quiet blue. That day, I ran out of green paint, so I mixed yellow and blue, watched them meet halfway. Teichert means lake or pond. Maybe we are all reflections of what we're named after. Every wave, every reflection feels like a brushstroke, reminding me that art doesn't start with paint. It starts with noticing. Still waters becoming something more through time. As I stare at it, I think how names hold stories. That's what the trees became. A conversation between two colors, trying to find balance. The first layer was a lake, soft, uncertain, patient. Patience. Because painting, like love, asks you to stay, even when it doesn't look right yet. Smearing baby blue with my hand, letting the sky bleed into the trees. It wasn't what I intended, but maybe that's the secret. Sometimes mistakes make the piece feel alive. I wonder if this is how Monet felt when he was creating his lily ponds or the sky. I know I could have used a smaller brush between the trees, but sometimes I just like using the same brush. Am I lazy for doing that? I think sometimes it's a way of challenging myself. Monet once said, when you go out to paint, try to forget what objects you have before you. A tree, a house, a field, or whatever. Merely think, here is a little square of blue, here an oblong of pink, and here a streak of yellow. I think I was thinking these thoughts while I was creating the sky. I was like, I wanted to get the texture, the feeling right. Another quote that resonated that Monet once said is, people must first of all learn to look at nature, and only then may they see and understand what we are trying to do. Painting nature isn't really my thing, but it was a good challenge and a way to step out of my normal comfort zone of what I normally paint. Painting nature required a different kind of patience, and I respect those who paint nature. I grabbed a Sharpie pen, and with this next layer, I constructed layouts of construction workers with their hard hats, their neon vests, so focused, so grounded. I painted pond, lake, 1887 when the company first started, new development, and working together. These are mottos that they're really known for. It's funny how even paint can hold history, how effort, teamwork, and time build more than structures. They build meaning. I flipped the canvas long ways because sometimes perspective changes everything. I painted an 8, but it became an infinity sign. And then I incorporated an hourglass, brown like the dirt, hillsides they built upon, because time is always ticking on these projects, on us. And still, we paint. I filled in slowly, watching how each layer hid another story behind it. It reminded me that constructing is never really finished, just like art.